I want to give a huge congratulations to all of my Discord members. We started the $25,000 challenge this morning, and our play is already up 35%, and it's just been one day. And so I'm going to take you through all the particulars. I'm going to talk about the trade. If you want real-time access and to see all of this real-time, please consider joining my Discord. We do have opportunities for all of you if you want to be a part of this and get everything live so that you can enjoy a day where your plays are 35% up in one particular day. But hopefully the information that we go through with you today and that I explain will at least present itself so that you can start to think about a potential trade. And if we happen to have our stock pull back a little tomorrow, maybe you're able to jump in at a different level. But I want to show it to you, and I want to encourage you because there's a lot of money out there to be made if you know what you're doing. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the beginning of the trading week. I wanted to go ahead and get this video out so that you can start to potentially prepare your play if you're interested in doing that $25,000 challenge on MSTR. Now, the reason I said $25,000 is, and I've been getting a little bit of comments that it's not actually a small account, but the way the SEC looks at accounts, they have a natural break, and $25,000 is the level of account that you don't have to worry as much about pattern day trading and things of that nature. But you can swing trade this particular stock and just use the amount of money that you have. But I always like to say, to be conservative, I only like to put 3 to 5% in my swing trades. And I do not hesitate to take profit when I see that my swing trades are green. Now, MSTR does have earnings coming up. So you will see in a minute the play I took is really conservative because when you have earnings, you're getting more premium anyway. And so why add the extra layer of risk if you're getting more premium? And this particular play expires at the end of this week. Now, it has been running this afternoon after I took the play, so you may want to watch for pullbacks, and you might be able to get something similar. But I just wanted to make sure that you understood the context of what I am doing. And this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I just wanted to be able to show some of you how I trade and how I am able to make premium from selling puts. And just a recap for those of you that are not familiar with the terminology. When you sell a put, you are putting up the money and you're agreeing to buy the shares at a price that you agree to buy the shares at. You get paid a premium to do that if by the end of the week, if you're selling a weekly option, we get to the expiration date and that particular stock is trading above the price that you sold your put at, you get to keep 100% of the premium. Then your cash is released to you and you're able to place another trade. And so this particular trade was able to add a little bit over $300 to my account this week. And I'm going to take you through the math on it, and we will recap at the end of the week to see how we ended up. But I wanted to make sure that you fully understood the context and what I am doing. Now, if you want to learn how to trade like I do and you want to get all of my real-time alerts, I think I had about 10 trades that I took today, but I'm very strategic in what trades I take. I don't just trade to trade. I want to make sure it's a quality setup. And so if you want real-time access to that, consider joining my Discord. It is a paid Discord. However, most people report making their money back in short order because they have access not only to the trades, but to the learning that comes along with the trades. The learning is the biggest piece because once you learn how to sell options, then nobody can take that knowledge away from you, and you can do it without any help once you get confident and you learn how to do it. All right, I hope you all enjoy the video, and let's go in and see what the trade setup was. All right, here is our potential play for the day. Now, MicroStrategy is running quite a bit today, and so we're going to have to look for the correct timing, but I want to show you what I'm looking at. It has stretched today all the way from 242 up to 251. We're looking at this point at a 6.4% gain, which is quite a bit in one day. Now, earnings are coming up with MicroStrategy. We have earnings on the 30th,
And so when that happens, I want to be very conservative on the potential play, but we are in a very bullish mode. Look down here at the MACD. This is another indicator I like to use. And you can see here, I'm looking at the weekly MACD chart, and the blue line has crossed over the yellow line right here, and that is a very bullish state for a stock. And you notice there's quite a bit of distance in between the line, and it is going straight up. So we are in what I call price discovery mode on this particular stock, and it is heavily tied to Bitcoin. So let's go look at a few more technicals so that we can get a better understanding of what we may be getting into with the stock. Typically, when I am going to be selling a put on a stock, I like to look at the 1 month chart if it's going to expire in a week, and that's the dynamics here. Now, this is not what I would consider a typical setup for a good situation to sell a put in. You see we're at the top of the Bollinger Band right here at 248. Also, we're at 76 on the RSI. So this stock is definitely in a bullish mode. But there are additional catalysts that can push it further because it's so heavily tied to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is just entering in the second phase of its run for the bull run. And so if I'm looking at a play that's just a week out from now, I'd like to look at technicals that are a little bit closer to where our current action is. So right now I'm looking at the 1 month chart, but when I change it to the 5-day chart, now this looks like it might be a potential play that I'd be interested in. Let's look a little bit closer. Now all of our moving averages have adjusted to the shorter time frame. So if you look at here, the top of the band is 256 and the bottom of the band is 235. Now look right here, you see this? This is the 200 period moving average. So this has now been adjusted to 230, and in a short time frame, this serves as a strong level of support. So I'm going to look for a potential play for all of us that is going to hit below this support line at 230. When I get to my option chain, I'm going to select 11-1, and I'm doing this because I wanted to do weekly puts for each of you so you can see how this works. So this is November the 1st, so this expires Friday. It is trading over earnings. I cannot stress that enough, so it has a little bit more risk to it, but because it has more risk, it also has more reward. And so remember I told you that 230 might be a good line in the sand? Well, let's look at that. That is paying today $4.23 for me to place this particular sell put. Now, I will need $23,000 in my account, and I have that because this is a $25,000 challenge. Let's look at the deltas. If you look at this delta, it's 0.23, which means this has about a 23% chance of settling in at 230. Well, I want to be a little bit more conservative, a little safer, because we are trading over earnings and we're getting more premium anyway. So with that being the case, I can be more conservative and have confidence going into it and not feel as vulnerable. So looking down the chain, let's go ahead and select something that's under 0.2. This looks really good to me. This is the $225 strike price. It's paying $3.15, so that would be $315. The delta is a 0.18, and it looks like we have a decent amount of volume and open interest. So I really like this particular strike price, and the risk to reward seems to be really good. So let's go and actually execute the order so you can see this real time. Right now I'm using the Fidelity platform, and so when you go to it, you want to go to options. You have to be approved for options. Then you select your account. I put in my ticker symbol, which is MSTR. And then I am going to look at sell to open because I am looking to open this trade and I am selling a put. So I select put right here. This is one. And then we had talked about the expiration of November the 1st. Now here it shows you, it gives you a little warning that earnings are the 30th, and we know that. And we had discussed the strike price. We are going to look at $225. That seems to be a decent price entry. Now, here's the different amounts that it's paying right now. The midpoint is $325, so we'll receive $325 for placing this trade today. And so our limit order, we want to put in limit because you don't want to let the market makers make money off of your trade more than they need to. And so you do want to go ahead and put in a limit order here, and I'll go ahead and select the midpoint. Now, I am working off of margin, but if you are working off of a cash account, then you would want to change this to cash. And so it's up to you how you do that, but typically you don't want to use a lot of margin when you are trading volatile stocks because you don't want to deal with a margin call. But here's what it's telling me. It's telling me the max that I will gain is this premium, $325. Now, it does say the max loss is $22,000. Now, let me explain that. If we were to be assigned the shares and the shares go to zero, then we could lose this amount of money. However, in the small amount of time that we are doing this trade, I'm not of concern that the stock will go to zero. But if we are assigned anywhere below our strike price, that's where we start losing money. And we would have to wait for recovery to either sell the stock or sell calls against the stock. I'm going to review the order. Everything looks in order. Sell to open, quantity 1. This is my expiration date. This is what it's paying, and I'm going to place the order. Okay, and it was filled right here. You see it was filled at $3.26. So now I have $325 more in my account, and it is holding the amount of money in case I put the shares, and that would be $22,500. Evaluating the math on this particular play, let me show you how you can tell what percentage you're making. So how we do this is we take the premium received, which was $325, and we divide it by the cost to put on the trade. In this case, it was $22,500. That equals 0.014. If you multiply that by 100 to get the percentage, that's 1.44. Well, to look at how this would play out on an annualized basis, if you take 1.44 and multiply it by 52 weeks, you're looking at a 75% return on your money in 1 year. Now, MSTR is a unique stock with high premium, so that is not a realistic number on an ongoing basis. But when I see trade setups like this, I go ahead and strike because this is what allows me to gain more premium on certain plays to bring up my average return.
I hope you found that helpful. I hope the lesson is able to help you learn how to fish for similar trade setups. Remember, if you're with Trading with Ashley, there is no trader left behind. If you want to watch a video where I am teaching people how to effectively trade the QQQ in retirement, watch that video right here.